5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show. Come out of the Pat McAfee corporate offices. I am Tone Diggs.
Got it, baby. Tone.
That's Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian sensation. He's a bearded wonder.
Good day, Tone.
Good day to you, Saya. Brucey.
What's going on, dude?
What's going on, dude? Otter, how are we?
I am doing pretty good, Tony. How are you doing?
Great. Today's show, it's officially week 1 of the NFL, so we will dive into a little bit of that. We got recap of week 1 of college football and see if we like anything early for week 2 before the lines start moving, which they already have there. Gumpy had an 18-1 MLB weekend. Is that true?
What the hell's going on up there?
Yeah, I came back to earth yesterday. I was 1-2, but baseball keeps rolling. I'm not giving up on fucking ball. Dude.
Can't give up on it, even though Bruce did. Bruce did make a
No,
today.
The Orioles went 0-2 in a doubleheader yesterday, so you can imagine that I got a bitter taste in my mouth. I woke up and just thought, like, hey, they're gonna win on the run line in one of these games, and they just absolutely did not.
It is very rare a team gets swept on a doubleheader.
Yep.
1,000%.
I think it's like 65% or something.
So we'll do a little baseball Tuesday, full slate of Tuesday games. How was footy this weekend?
Saturday was good. Saturday I think was 7-4, and then Sunday was 5-3. I believe a lot of pushes on Sunday.
Okay,
but that's what happens. Better than there wasn't too many money lines, which was nice.
Okay. Let's do a quick recap of the college football betting weekend. Some games that we had talked about a lot. Thank you, Michigan State. Late cover against Western Michigan there. ODU outright against Virginia Tech.
That one hurt.
Oh,
That one killed my money line parlay.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone actually was this part of it? I should have stayed on Duke 30-0 Temple.
Mitt was on Duke. I had Duke, Virginia Tech, moneyline parlay.
IU, Illinois. It depends on where you got it with us or not, is how the result turned out. I mean, I've never seen more of a touchdown in my life.
Tony, I was about to just chime in and get really, really upset. IU was one of the bad beats that I had this week, and IU winning. Illinois was one of the bad beats I had this weekend. Those fucking refs. I'm stealing a page out of Gumpy's book here, but those fucking refs, man, I can't take it.
Let it eat, lad.
That was a tough non-touchdown call. I mean, the game. It was kind of an ugly game, but it was what it was. Alabama with the easy cover for you boys.
Alabama.
Notre Dame covered.
I didn't like what Ryan Day's conference after.
What did he say?
He was basically spinning that they were a top 5 team. But when was the last time Notre Dame kept it that close against a top 3 team?
Yeah. See, I took it both ways. I thought it was good.
Like, I think Notre Dame is better than what I thought they'd be, but I also thought, like, Stroud didn't look good. The only reason they run is because they won because they start pounding the rock.
Well, if when Jackson Smith and Jigba goes out almost immediately or whatever, that changes a lot of things for that offense. But I thought, like, it was good that Ohio State, they still won by double digits. They didn't cover. But last year, that type of game was not there. Like, they did not look good in those type of games at all, where it was like ground and pound stuff like that.
No, Tony, what I thought was their defense actually did look
so Jim
very,
Knowles,
very fucking good.
Jim Knowles, the defense coordinator who came over from Oklahoma State, you could tell they made it. Like, last year, they were just sitting in zone, and they did some things. So I think Ohio State, while it wasn't as pretty as a lot of people thought it would be for the offense,
doesn't matter to them.
Let's see here.
Also, Notre Dame's quarterback, I was super impressed by. I hate Notre Dame, all that. That number 12 kid, he is fast as shit. I don't know
why.
Well,
it was a true freshman last year.
Yeah, I don't know why
thought
he
he was better
start
last year than Jack Cohn. I mean, he's obviously got some growing, but in a big game bets, he didn't look horrendous.
Yeah.
He is fast and
fast.
tiny, and it's
That's
awesome
a
to watch.
fucking
I actually
tough
like
barn
watching
to
that.
go to opening
Tough barn. Georgia blows out Oregon. I mean, it wasn't.
Got ugly fast.
It was not even.
Same fucking dog.
Hey, don't worry about Georgia.
Don't worry a damn thing.
Stetson Bennett, Brock Bars, and those boys are going to be fine. Let's see here. Florida, Utah. Did you end up going to Florida? Most of us were on the Utes. Brucey was on.
I took Florida.
He was on Florida because everyone else was on the Utes.
Was for the first week, you lost every bet in pretty much any way you could.
Sure.
Like, there was fucking heartbreak all over the place.
Like 9 out of 10 times, I feel like in college football, teams score in that situation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Utah
was like LSU on Monday night, holy
Utah
fuck.
didn't score twice inside the 5. Like, if I was going to bet it again, I probably would bet it the same way, but that one went Florida's way. Richardson looks good. Now Florida's got a big matchup with Kentucky coming up this weekend. Let's see here. East Carolina, NC State was a wild one. NC State got super lucky. East Carolina missed a extra point and then missed the field goal, but North Carolina turned the ball over twice in the red zone too. It was sloppy there. Let's see here. Arkansas, Cincy.
Tony, we have to also give a shout out to ECU's kicker, who he's been having a tough one.
We don't have to bring that. We don't have.
I don't know if I'm buying that.
It seems. I don't know.
You think it's work?
Seems like it's real.
Feels like it is. I went back and looked at the Instagram, and the caption was different.
Okay, maybe it was a change.
I think it's a fucking word.
Arkansas and Cincy. 31-24 Arkansas.
Fuck, Cincy had every chance, man.
Yeah, it was like Arkansas, you could tell, like, had him early, and then Cincy came back. The new quarterbacks, well, actually, he was at Cincy, transferred, and then transferred back to Cincy. Not bad. I don't know. That game was just.
I don't believe in either one of those teams after watching.
I know. That's what that game didn't make me feel good about either team.
No.
Great game. Meeps and Houston. Overtime. 3 overtimes. Houston comes away with it, but that was a great game.
Thank God for the fucking 2-point conversion rule in triple OT. I forgot about it, and then we got to triple OT. I was like, holy shit, they covered.
I know. That one was awesome. Those two teams are going to be fun all year long. I had BYU against South Florida. They took care of business in South
Big
Florida.
Big matchup for them now this weekend.
BYU Baylor late night. That one's going to be very, very interesting.
I thought it'd be going the other way, but it opened 1.5 and it went to plus 2.5 Baylor. I was surprised.
I was looking at Baylor plus 3.5 last night.
Yep, sure is.
3.5 now?
Sure is.
Yeah, so I mean, I love BYU. I love BYU, but sitting at 3.5 may have to be a Baylor play for me.
Houston's getting points. Somewhere too interesting. I saw.
Texas Tech 2.5.
Oh
yeah,
that is interesting.
That is a crazy one.
Texas Tech lost their quarterback.
Houston's quarterback struggled to start that game, but he found it in the second half. Man, he was very good.
BC and Rutgers. Hey, that a baby Rutgers.
Yeah.
I had the under in that one too. Those offenses struggled. 3 quarterbacks on the first drive for Rutgers.
I was fucking shitting my pants as soon as that happened.
That one was about as ugly as it got. App State, North Carolina, 63-61. I was with Bruce when it was 21-7. He live bet North Carolina then, so he was sitting pretty. Those teams, North Carolina's the same exact team as last year. They're going to score, and they're not going to
them again this week.
They're not going to stop a fucking soul.
It looks like they cloned Sam Howell also.
Yeah, Drake May.
Yeah, the true freshman guy.
They're minus 6.5 at Georgia State this weekend.
Yeah, I worry about Georgia State being able to score with them. So, yeah, you lean fucking North Carolina.
Bro, that defense can't stop fucking anybody. They couldn't stop
2
drives in a row with
the
less than a
2-point
minute.
conversion. The guy just falling backwards. That literally felt like it was slow motion.
I mean, also, as a quarterback, you got to give your receiver a little bit of a chance. Throw a lofted ball there. Like, a dart right where he's supposed to be at. Like, come on. You're a 7th-year fucking vet now.
Who in here was on UCLA? You and Mitt, or just Mitt?
I was on it. I don't know who else.
Did they cover?
Yep.
Yeah, they covered. It was honestly, they struggled at the beginning of the game, and then they started to turn it on. And second half, they poured on the points. They were down like 7-0.
San Diego State got destroyed by Arizona. The fade Wyoming, fade Nevada trend did not work. Wyoming beat Tulsa. Nevada whooped up on fucking Texas State.
What the
so
fuck was that?
Yeah,
might stay away from those teams for a little bit.
I think
that was a tough one. Going through the records, it's
Yeah.
like, why was everybody on Texas State?
Because Nevada looked my FAU against Ohio did not come home. Where else are we? Coastal and Army. Coastal,
Hell yeah.
it was close till it was late.
Army scored on their first drive at Texas Tony. I said, it appears Coastal did not prepare for the triple option.
Just been drinking Natty Lights all spring.
Another one. Here we were on fucking. Hey, we said it's tough to go up to the Carrier Dome and fucking play.
Dude, what the
goddamn.
fuck?
And if here's a big difference, Syracuse new offensive coordinator came over from Virginia, I believe. And you know, Virginia last year, if you remember, they have the lefty. They just fucking threw it around the park. They looked like they're going to be a lot better offense than they were last year for Syracuse.
See, but now I like Louisville getting 6.5 this week, though, because I feel like they can't be that bad.
I know. That's the way to do it. Technically, that's the way to fucking bet.
Balo.
Oregon State against Boise. That boy. Good call, pal.
Yeah. The bees were flying right off the hop. Boise State turned the ball over like 3 times in the first 5 minutes.
I had the under in that one.
That came home.
Washington. Did that cover for you? Huskies?
I didn't take it, but hey, fucking, I know it was Kent State.
Penix threw for 345.
Penix looked fucking good, dude.
And then the late night, the fade Hawaii might still be a thing. They lost by fucking 32 points against Western Kentucky. FSU, LSU on fucking Sunday night.
Dude,
Bananas.
I bet that game in 7 different fashions whenever LSU was down. There was at one point I got him at plus 900, and it looked like it was seriously going to come through.
I saw that.
And then that blocked kick. I mean,
I'm not a big go for 2 guy in that situation, but I feel like right there you do.
For the family?
No,
you got
I'm
him
not
on
either.
the fucking ropes. You're at home. That place is going bananas. Their defense is fucking out on their feet. Like, I would never. I'm not a big guy. I would usually take the tie, but I think that spot you go.
Okay.
No, I mean, I would disagree with you there. Like, I would take the tie every single time. But what I really think happened is we all know Brian Kelly has a ghost that haunts him to this day. And, I mean, it comes out at the worst possible fucking times.
The craziest thing to me is that they were blocked on an extra point with, like, the same, basically, like, play defensive.
Yes.
And they just didn't change a damn thing.
And then last night, Clemson might be an under team again.
Dude, that DJ.
And that other kid's got to play, dude.
I tweeted before the game. The only angle I could find was Georgia Tech under the 12.5, which came home. You had Clemson, right?
Yep, I had Clemson.
That was a wild bet.
Yeah, it was.
I had Clemson first half too, which stung with that late field goal. But I mean, the DJ just can't throw the quick game. He can't hit these screens, which is like basically all they fucking do.
And
It's just ugly.
The freshie looks pretty good too.
Oh, so good.
Playing in it last. I think that was the worst thing they could have done. They brought him in and showcased what he can do.
I know, right?
I think they're probably trying to just get the fan base around him and then get the fan base.
I don't think
basically
anybody
off.
gives a damn about DJ, dude. That guy how was DJ 265 pounds last year?
That's a lot.
Why doesn't he just run the ball?
You know Georgia Tech hadn't scored a touchdown since November 13th?
Yes.
Yeah, guess what? They haven't played since the 20th of November. It's not like they've been playing all fucking year, dude.
How about the surrender at the end of the half where they just were like, you know what, fuck it.
Correct.
And then the timeout where they got him to call timeout with a quick shift. It's like, come on, man.
College football is
Guy
fucking.
tanking?
I finished 5-5 on Saturday, and I was grinning like the butcher's dog.
Yeah, as you should.
After
As
what
you should.
fucking transpired, I was like, holy fuck.
So yesterday I went through some games that I liked this weekend. Roadrunners are 2.5 at Army. I might look at that unless that number's already fucking moved. It probably has. Let me see.
Those boys can play, dude. Their quarterback's nice.
Yeah, he played very well. Oh, I'm on the features tab, not the games tab.
I think they're laying 2.
When that happens.
Ooh, UTSA's down to 1.5. It's going a different direction. Interesting. Was looking at, yesterday Wake was -8.5. News about 10 minutes ago, Sam Hartman's coming back. It's 13.5 already.
Jesus.
So something to look at there. Arkansas is minus. Now, I just said I didn't love them, but they're playing South. I'm not going to take that.
What's it?
8.5 against South Carolina. Ritter didn't look, or Spencer Rattler did not look great.
No, I
you
seen
saw
one
any of
nice throw he made, but it was kind of like it was just overhyped because it was him.
Pretty sure I'm going to lay the 20 against with Bama.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that until
they prove you
wrong. It feels
wrong.
like at the end of the year you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yep,
Who's Bama playing this week?
Texas.
Okay, yeah, give me Bama.
Ball State fucking stinks. We saw that, and I liked Western Michigan's offense. Might lay that there. Memphis is -6.5 against Navy. Navy has not looked good recently these last couple of years.
Does 6.5 not feel like too much for Louisville at UCF?
I mean, after what we fucking saw on Saturday, no, it's honestly too
I thought that
short.
yesterday too.
Right?
But it may be it may just be a watch week for me. Just see if Louisville does come back.
It's gonna get to Friday, and I'm gonna need a play, and I'm gonna take it.
I took.
What do you think about the Tennessee Pitt number?
Okay, so 6.5. I took it yesterday at 6.5.
For
looks
Tennessee or Pitt?
Tennessee.
Yeah, it was at 4.5.
I don't think Pitt's gonna be able to score with them.
Really?
No.
You don't think Slovis can hang in there?
Well, my issue is, it was a really, really good game last year.
Yeah.
What I saw from Pitt as far as like their offensive style, this huge change with Signetti versus Whipple last year.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a different quarterback and blah blah blah. But I just don't know if that style is going to be able to keep up.
Yeah, it's tough to line up in pro style if you're getting dominated in the trenches.
Correct.
I know Colorado didn't look great, didn't cover, but I think them getting 17 at Air Force is worth a look.
I thought that was a lot of points.
Right? Maryland -27.5 at Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's been bad. I tell you what, I'm going to have to take a look at the Iowa State-Iowa under.
If that number keeps going, it's Iowa 3 now?
What did they?
If I can get Iowa on the money line, I'm going to take it. That's nothing to do with their offense. I just think they win that game.
I
have a hard time betting that team. It is just tough.
I fucking hate Petrus as much as anybody, but I just don't think they lose to Iowa State. They never do.
Well, especially at home, right?
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot of research for this week yet, but I'm thinking I'm going to be on Iowa State plus 3.5 there.
No.
Yeah. I feel like they're
God.
always 3-point games.
That is
Literally
high.
always.
I'm just going to take the under 42. It'll be 2013 somehow, and I'll just.
It's 42?
Yeah.
That's so
Should be
fucking
27.
low, bro.
Did that much just say he's taking?
Yes.
You scared the
Fucking
fuck out of me,
right,
by the
son.
way.
Sometimes my God.
I did.
Classic coastal elitist.
Oh,
crews know
come on.
absolutely nothing about
Oh,
football
come
in the
on.
Midwest or Iowa. I said it all last week. Iowa looked like shit. Okay,
Yeah.
they looked
Yeah, they
terrible.
did.
All right, they looked absolutely terrible. But now everyone's going to do that going into this week. Oh, Iowa stinks. Iowa State. Matt Campbell. I don't know if he's ever beat Iowa. Maybe once. Iowa doesn't lose this game. They might not cover. They might not cover.
That's all I'm saying.
They're not going to lose this game, but I wouldn't.
Fuck it.
What do you
I
think?
wouldn't be taking Iowa State with the fucking 3.5.
What do you think about
Bruce.
the under 42?
Dude, you just never know with this. Like, Iowa typically will put, like, I
I
wouldn't
can
be
see
surprised if
2013.
I could see 2013. I could see fucking 31-28. Like, I really could. Iowa might. That's the thing. It's like Iowa might score 2 defensive touchdowns. It's very, very possible.
I know.
I mean, yeah. Am I going to bet this game? I probably will. Am I going to take the Hawks? You have to. I have to. I don't have a choice. Am I going to take them with the 3.5? Yeah, I probably will. I don't have a choice once again. But Bruce, I'll tell you what. You fucking dig your own grave.
Hey, I mean, I know Brock Purdy beat you guys at home, and I don't know who Hunter Decker is, but I'm sure he's better than Peterass.
Brock Purdy played them like 6 fucking times.
Yeah, bingo. And also, guess what? Fucking whoever, Pendergrass, whatever, Iowa State, they played fucking Southeast Missouri State last week, all right? He doesn't have fucking Jack Campbell coming off the edge last week. He does this week.
That's true.
Okay? So you fucking dig your own grave.
I will.
You just cost yourself the whole thing.
It is usually a one. It is
Watched
usually
it
a
yesterday.
one-score game.
I watched it yesterday. You just cost yourself the Hall of Fame, Coach. I do have Houston written down here against Texas Tech. They lost their starting quarterback last week. UAB minus the 5.5 against Liberty, maybe.
Liberty.
Also, Chuck Brewer broke his hand. He's out. And then
USC minus 9.5 at Stanford.
I haven't seen. I don't know a dick about Stanford.
Have
I
they
don't know.
played? No way.
Yeah,
haven't
I don't
played.
know dick about
Stanford.
Stanford, but that USC team's going to be a fucking problem. Jordan Addison, 2 touchdowns, looked great. Yeah, I know they played a shitty team, but, like, damn, they looked good.
I want to see what their defense. I do have
Virginia
Baylor.
Tech.
Who?
Virginia Tech money line at home against Boston College.
Oh. Those two teams. Fuck, that might be enough.
Virginia Tech Sandman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Virginia Tech.
Back at home with the Sandman.
You saw.
Yeah.
Wait, who is it?
You watched them Friday night and you said, I want some more Virginia Tech. I want some Virginia Tech money.
Who in the fuck is favored in that game?
Sandman changes everything.
Who
dude.
is favorite in that game?
What's that?
What is the line on that one?
2.5
Which way?
Those teams both
for Virginia
suck.
Tech.
Yeah, Virginia
Okay.
Tech's favorite.
That's just classic. Give the home team.
You know what, Gump? I'll probably see you on that money line.
Yeah, I know, Sandman, dude.
Yeah, no.
Then there's some unders.
Banger.
I'm looking at Notre Dame and Marshall, App State, A&M.
Oregon State catching 1.5 at Fresno.
Oregon State.
Yeah, it seems
That's gonna be a
interesting.
sweet game. Fresno's
He
quarterback
looked good,
stayed.
dude, and I don't think Boise State's like terrible.
No, their defense is good.
Yeah, I think Oregon State 1.5 at Fresno is worth a look.
All right, we'll do a little more research as this week goes on. Give out the officials, and go from there. But
That Brock Purdy game I referenced was in 2014, I believe.
how is that
playing?
possible?
That was probably his freshman year, bro.
He was drafted. He's a rookie this year.
Yeah, that was Brock
He's a
Purdy's
rookie in the
freshman
NFL
fucking
this year.
So it couldn't have been Brock Purdy, is what you're saying?
I mean, it could have been.
No, I think that's what they. That's when they
Jeez.
gave him the nickname Cornfield Jesus, and he was 18 years old, I think.
Hold on, let me go to Brock Purdy's college stats. Yeah, he played 2018. So
Ooh.
No dice.
I don't know. You said 2014, so no, I don't think that's Brock Purdy. Okay.
Oh, what the fuck did they give him the nickname Cornfield Jesus? Never even beat Iowa. He couldn't even. He can't run.
Are
the
you
state.
positive about that?
Well, that's what Bruce is saying. I have no idea.
You two mutts in the back figure it out, all right? Week 1, NFL. We are here. Fucking 2
We got
days.
some lines fucking
We
flying.
do have
here
some
that I
lines.
love.
Let's talk. Let's do Bills Rams just a little bit real quick. There are some trends that are good for the Rams. Coming off Super Bowl win, that first game next year, the trends are very good there. McVay 5-0, trends are good there. Bills were one of the hottest teams going into the offseason, though. That's why they're the Super Bowl favorites. I'll say it here. I'll say it now. I like the Rams plus the 2.5.
Live dog, my friend. Live dog. I'll go with the defending Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
And you know what? One of the main reasons I think, Tony,
What's that?
is everyone's talking about. I know the Rams lost Miller and he went to the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
No one's saying a damn word about Bobby Wagner being on this team.
I know.
Nope.
It's true.
That's a great point.
He is so fucking good. I watched him every game on Seattle for years. Like every down, this guy's fucking makes plays. Like I think that's just being very overlooked.
Yep. So it's best linebacker alive and the best cornerback alive, essentially, on the same team.
Yeah. So I was looking at the matchup stats, and these are stats from last year, but these teams are going to be very similar.
Yeah.
Buffalo was 5th in yards per rush. Rams were number 4 against against the rush, so pretty even there. Buffalo was 14th in yards per pass. The Rams were 12, so pretty even there. The Rams were second in yards per pass. Buffalo had the number one pass defense. Rams actually stunk at rushing, though. They were 29th in running the balls. Buffalo was 16th opponent yards per rush, so pretty even. But I think home field, Super Bowl, McVay week 1. And then I worry about, because Trey White's out for the Bills, so they're going to have rookie corner. Last year, their starting corners were Trey White and Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace is on the Steelers. Trey White's out. So they drafted a corner, and they're going to have a new one starting on the other side. I know you have Poyer and Hyde, which helps, but you don't want those corners going up against fucking Cup and the rest of the fucking boys over there.
Don't love no Van Jefferson.
No, but they got what? They got that white dude who was number 18 who Mitt definitely thinks stinks because he –
also, Allen Robinson.
Who are you talking? I was gonna say Allen Robinson is also
they do
on the
have
team, but I
at
don't
the
know who
number
you're
2.
talking about.
I believe what's his name?
Why would I think he stinks?
Because I've heard you say that guy fucking stinks.
Oh, then he probably
Who?
did something
The white guy?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, too. He fucking runs around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know his name. He definitely stinks. He definitely did something that was really
I didn't
dumb.
say he was good, but I said Mitt's gonna say that guy sucks.
No, you
He's
said
not
stinks.
hype, that's for sure.
He's definitely not hype.
Just another thing, I think we talked about this a little last week, but like, so you're giving the Rams maybe 2 points for the home team, and then you're grading the Bills. You know, I just don't think that there's like 4.5, 5 points, whatever it is, the separation between the two.
Correct.
Couple that with, you know, the Buffalo Bills bandwagon overflowing. I've already put it in, actually. I bought it up to 3.5, though, minus 150.
Oh, what was it at?
Minus 150.
I don't hate that.
That's not a terrible play.
I honestly love that, and I'm probably gonna end up doing.
You're right. I shouldn't be taking 2.5. What am I doing here?
No, I mean,
I'm probably
you
going to be an
shouldn't really
asshole
be buying
and take
points
my
either.
line.
Well, no, you can. Plus, obviously tickets, 67% it looks like are on the Bills.
Really?
So I like being.
See,
on
that's what I'm saying, man. It just feels like, I don't know.
There's
Crowning them.
There's some. Is there any other games that you guys? Well, let's talk about the odds moving first and foremost, because there has been some. Colts are gone from 8.5 to 7.5, just a little bit there.
That gets under 7. I'm hopping on the Colts.
So I bought a point. You can get it at 130, minus 6.5, minus 130 if you want. Where is it?
The Chiefs moved from 3.5 to 5.5.
Yeah, what was
Did
that?
something happen? That you don't normally see a 2-point move.
Yeah,
out of
that
nowhere.
does feel like something happened. The news is about to break.
That's
type
what I
deal.
was. It was while
Or
Ian.
just everybody still believes in the Chiefs and they just don't want to say it.
It was while Ian was on, and I was like, but he's not. He's not gonna be. He's like gonna be like, what's a line move?
And what could
I wanted to say
who
like
could be out?
I don't know.
Huh?
JJ Watt.
Jimmy Connor.
Hollywood Brian.
I don't know, but so that was a huge move. 2-point move is a large
It's
one.
a quarterback move.
Dolphins is shooting up too.
Yep, that went up to 3.5. Some really strong Dolphins trends to support the cause there.
Jags Commanders are down to 2.5.
Really.
See, that's where we're getting to a point, Tony, where I am actually gonna take Guardians money line
Okay.
because I just
Commanders
don't
or Guardians?
believe. I know
always-
it's Carson
you
Wentz. I
always
know
do
it's
this.
Guardians or the fucking Commanders, whatever the fuck their team name is.
The
I
R
just don't. I don't think the Jaguars have improved that much just because they got a new fucking coach.
But do you give the Commanders like a big edge offensively at all?
Over the Jaguars,
Yeah.
I just think they're a better team. Like, if you look at them, who has more wins this year, the Jags or the Commanders?
You would think the football team.
And the Commanders are at home.
Both of their schedules are pretty fucking easy.
FedEx Field though is
I'm staying away from that game.
a bit of a dump, and they have no.
I'm not
fans.
gonna fucking.
It's gonna be
Come
one
at
of
you for
those
taking
games
it.
where it's gonna be the game where it's 5 minutes in and we're all gonna be like, "What the fuck
Yeah,
is going on?"
I'm getting real close to jagging off. Like very, 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 very close.
Couple games that I'm looking at.
I have some unders, some just general trend info if you would like it real quick.
Sure.
So underdogs went 12-4 in week 1 in 2021. Overall in the 2021 season, Underdogs covered more than the favorites and won outright 37% of the time, which is pretty crazy. And then for the past 4 straight seasons going back to 2017, underdogs have covered more than favorites. Favorites in 2017 won at 54%. Some key kind of like deeper dives into the week 1 home dog or just underdogs in general. Home dogs of more than 7 points are 9-0 at the spread against week 1 opponents who didn't win 14 games the previous year.
Okay.
The only team that qualifies
Colts.
are the Texans plus 7.5. But the Colts are 9-1-1 in their last 11 in Houston. Home dogs in week 1 divisional games are 19-5 at the spread over the last, whatever.
Did you say home dogs divisional?
Home dogs divisional, yep.
So that
the
is
qualifiers are the Falcons
Okay.
plus 5.5, the Texans plus 7.5, and Minnesota plus 1.5. And then road dogs who missed the playoffs are 73, 46, and 4, 61% in week 1. The qualifiers there are Steelers plus 6.5, Giants plus 5.5, and the Jaguars plus 3.
Okay. Now I hate the games that I like.
I love the games that I like.
I am I like to be on the dog side,
Yeah.
and
You
like,
gotta read.
It's gonna be a big, like, I got like a 6-game money line parlay.
Yeah, I think the Ravens should fucking dominate,
I put that in. That's the only Sunday bet I've played so
especially with like if Flacco's gonna go.
So
I'm starting to feel like the Eagles at 3.5 is a gift.
Okay, so
I'm starting to feel like that's a trap. I
Here's-
don't know.
the Jets last year were 24th against the run, 29th against the pass.
not great, Bob.
No, not great. Their only good thing was they were 14th in yards per rush, and Baltimore had the 3rd-ranked rushing defense. They couldn't throw last year. Like, I feel like the Ravens should dominate. And then the Eagles, they had the number 2 rushing offense last year. And the Lions were mid-20s. Like, are they going to be that much better against in stopping the run this year? Now, Eagles is 3.5, which I don't love, minus 115. Buying a point there is quite as expensive. 2.5 is minus 170.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Hutchinson could help a lot against
Sure.
the run.
I'm concerned about the Niners at 6.5 for some reason.
Not touching that fucking game.
Yeah, no. I mean, who knows what's going on at quarterback?
So I'm looking
Love
at
the Panthers money line.
Yeah, I've kind of faded off that one a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting to fade off that one too.
Raiders plus 3.5 looks like it could go to 3.
I think I'm
Packers
going-
money line being minus 120.
Yeah, that line's fucked up. There's no way that's correct.
Which one?
The Packers are minus 120 to win that game, and then to win their division, they're like minus 145 still. That makes no fucking sense. I mean, this is obviously a divisional game. Packers start 0-1. What are the odds for them to win the division? What, minus 110?
Probably.
All right, I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
I just don't think fucking Kevin O'Connell's coming in and fixing the Vikings.
People are acting like their offense is just going to be
Like
the greatest.
I'm just not drinking the purple Kool-Aid just yet.
Yeah, there's a couple money lines I'm looking at. Green Bay and Tampa. I'm looking at the Eagles, the Ravens, Rams. Oh, I am fucking flirting with this Raiders plus 3.5.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking.
I hate it, but
I'll die for the.
I hate it, but I'm flirting with it. And then I'm
And then
also flirting.
J.C. Jackson hurt there for Devontae Adams too.
Huge. The 2 unders I'm flirting with are both at 42. Carolina and Cleveland and Bears 49ers.
I love that Cleveland Carolina under.
So here's I think we talked about this last week. Jacoby Brissett was fucking bad for the Dolphins last year.
Yeah, but what do you need him to do? The Browns D-line should feast on the Panthers O-line and get to Baker, run the football. You could easily cover in a
Panthers
low-scoring
defense
game.
is very good.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking under. Both defenses I think are better than the offenses they're going up against.
Yeah, but I think about last year, dude. The fucking Panthers were 4-1 with Sam Darnold when McCaffrey was healthy.
They were.
It's true.
Baker Mayfield is better than Sam Darnold,
I will say that, yeah.
and he's healthy.
Yeah, and you got Ben McAdoo serving up the secret sauce.
I mean, Baker's probably calling his own plays.
Anything else? NFL. We're gonna do a much deeper dive as the week goes on.
I mean, we're gonna talk about this shit, and then we're gonna be 5 minutes into these games where we're going, "What the fuck?"
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
These are, now that we're in it, college football and NFL are probably the ones that, of the sports we bet, the ones that are the hardest to bet because everyone's so fucking good at handicapping them.
Yeah.
You gotta just, stay focused on yourself.
Oh yeah, everyone have a method.
Zone out the noise.
Everyone have a method.
Yeah, you can't let what fucking happened the week before change the next week. Like, that's the worst thing to go. That's what college football. That's why I'm just fucking. You got to forget about it. What happened last week is no bearing.
If anything, I won't completely, like, if the team looks super bad last week, I won't automatically fade them, but I will stay away from them the next week.
Oh yeah, but I think lots of the times, like, if you're handicapping NFL, like, the story of the game with your eyes on it is going to tell a lot different than if somebody was just to go look at the stats.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think you really have to fucking try and get your eyes on as many games as you can.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do baseball today?
Yeah.
MLB schedule, tons of games. What do you like today, Pa?
Do I like? You just want picks?
To be honest, this is the first time I'm looking at the baseball schedule today. I got a little carried away on football earlier.
I like the Mets -0.5 with Taiwan Walker going.
Bucco's probably still struggling, so yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. I'm taking the Red Sox +0.5 with Rich Hill on the mound just because the Rays starter is going to go.
JT Chargos?
Yeah, they scratch Rasmussen.
Oh.
So this kid's going to go like maybe half an inning or an inning at best.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Guardians -0.5 with Bieber because Bubic hasn't been great of late, over 5 ERA once again.
Okay.
I'm taking Dad's money line with Musgrove. I know Kelly's been good. I just like the Dads at home there.
Mm-hmm.
Merrill Kelly, 2.84. Fucking, what's Gallon again, dude, the other night?
Did he not give up a run again?
No, 41 1/3 he's at.
Jesus.
What's the longest ever? It's got to be up there.
I should have sent the fucking tweet. I saw it the other day. He was like, I think he was 6th.
Gotcha.
But he was +0.5 again the other day. It was insane.
Jesus.
And then Lance Lynn shoved yesterday, by the way.
He did what?
He shoved yesterday.
Oh, did he?
A Big Mac in his
And
mouth?
I was on the other side, of course. I know Cueto's been good, but I'm going to take Logan Gilbert with the Mariners at home, first 5 money line against the Sox.
Ooh.
That feels
Going
like
against Cueto.
That feels like a giant trader move. I mean, I feel like me and you have bet every single Johnny Cat game up until this point together. So me and you are putting the Dukes up again, Guppy.
Right, let it eat, man.
I'm sad. White Sox, first 5 money line. Let's go Southside. Thank you, Johnny Cat.
It's on me. I feel bad for not having any baseball today. But
I threw a little parlay, but so it.
Real Madrid, let's go,
Let's
lads.
go for the boost.
what do you have,
There's
parlay?
soccer boost.
You got a parlay?
Yeah, I'm going Mets run line -1.5 full game with the Buccos. I'm on the Rays -136. I was kind of wondering what happened with that line movement. Thank you for explaining, Gumpy. I hate it now, but whatever. Orioles +1.5. They've been killing me, but just gotta keep stay in the bunker with them. And then the Braves -1.5.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Any footy tomorrow?
Yeah, we got Champions League going.
Ooh, I forgot we're
League.
back. Tuesdays and
All
Wednesdays.
fucking money line, which I don't love.
It's all right.
But, I think we got Europa League too, actually.
Weston McKinney just scored.
For Haaland scored again today. Man City's a fucking problem.
Yeah, that kid is such a beast.
McKinney's at Juventus.
Yeah, how about that ad that you sent, Gump?
Dude, that was the dumbest tweet I've
everybody
Oh,
doubted us.
No one has ever doubted Haaland in going to Man City, dude.
Best striker alive. He's 22.
The guy's fucking... And you know what the worst part is? Everybody's going to the World Cup, and he's not. He's just going to sit at City and fucking bag goals by himself while everyone's fucking Harry Kane goes back to Tottenham in a wheelchair.
I know you love that.
Tottenham City this weekend.
Banger. Tottenham's got a really tough little travel stint here with the champions.
I thought that was a tough. I thought the score was tough on Arsenal. I thought they looked good against Man U.
Oh yeah, I watched most of that game.
Yeah, I thought Arsenal
Actually, I
played
bet
well.
that game. I was.
Yeah, it took Man
The
United.
VAR is really popping off in England right now. They're losing it.
I was already 2 espresso martinis deep when that game was going on.
Long weekend. I'm taking Frankfurt at home against Sporting tomorrow.
Okay.
They've been playing well in Bundesliga. They spanked Leipzig the other day 4-0, which was impressive. You got to take Munich -120 at Inter. I know Inter's good, but it's fucking Bayern, dude. That's a short price for Bayern Munchen.
How did that work out this weekend? Didn't you go against Bayern this weekend?
Union Berlin, dude. +220, 1-1. Berlin was up 1-0, dude. Berlin is fucking the best bet in the Bundesliga right now, if not all leagues. I'm taking Leverkusen. I know they've struggled in league,
Fucking Leverkusen.
but them being +110 to win at Club Bruges, I think is a bit of an insult.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to take Atletico Madrid at home, money line against Porto, -120, another short price at home. I like Atletico.
Fucking love Champions League is back.
A lot of German,
yes,
a lot of
best.
German games tomorrow.
Yeah, he knows the fucking Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
Dun, 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 dun,
Leverkusen.
Bruce, what do you think about Coco Gauff to win and Kyrgios to win first set +250 boost?
So I actually believe that this is the end of the line for Coco Gauff. I will be fading her on advice of my counsel.
No.
Dirty Mike.
Kyrgios going to pull this off?
Yeah, he should now.
He's hot. He's hot.
Right? This is it. This is your time, lad.
Medvedev was kind of the final. He's got he's a heavy favorite up next. I don't know what happened with Casper Ruud and Berrettini, but yeah, it's Kyrgios to lose, like you tweeted out.
I mean, I'm not jumping off, but Toronto FC train.
Wobbling.
Team, boys.
It's all right. We just take that. We take that train and we move it over to Union Berlin.
Oh, Berlin. We've been on the fucking Berlin train.
Hell yeah.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do, pal.
Yeah, fuck. Saturday and Sunday are about to be the fucking real test on how the ticker's doing, boys.
Hey, all right. We are Thursday.
Saturday was fucking chaos, dude. Like it was
Thursday,
College
Friday,
football
Saturday,
is fucking
Sunday,
insane.
Monday. We are fully back in it.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Last week I felt sharp, felt like I had college football all under control, and this week I'm just at the mercy of the football
Actually,
gods.
I felt really good week 1 college football because I prepared for 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's another great point.
Now you turn around week 2 and it's one day and you're like, fuck, like there's not as much time to prepare.
Yep, I also
usually like with baseball, I'll look at the lines like before bed.
And know
we're
what
at
you
the
like.
point now where I'm like waking up at 2 a.m. middle of the night, straight to FanDuel, looking if any lines have moved.
I couldn't imagine betting the amount that I was betting on baseball 2 weeks ago tonight.
No.
It's like a different universe.
It's not there's a lot of not a lot of sleep in this gambling business.
Oh no, we're fucking Pat's Dolphins just started off too. Like,
Nope.
the Dolphins lay an egg week 1.
Yeah, the best is when you're doing.
I haven't even really fucking gathered my thoughts on
Me either.
the Dolphins season on deck.
Me either.
doing the Face ID in the dark on Sunday morning. It's 6 a.m.
Not till Sunday when I wake up Sunday will I be like, holy fuck. Now we go.
Well, at least here, like it's like 10 a.m. kickoff.
Yeah.
So it's like you wake up, do
No.
a few things, you're fucking in it.
Wait
like,
until 1 on Sunday is going to be a fucking problem. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Obviously, we'll break down many more of the college games, full NFL slate, baseball, footy, tennis, wide. Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah!